currently at the James Marshall, Kerry James Marshall exhibition at the Royal Academy of the Arts, and this is the first room that we see as we enter the exhibition. This is it's called the Academy, where the paintings of Kerry James Marshall is based on his experience in the Academy, and he gives representation of black figures, and also focus on the audience, of the black audience as well, as the center of the piece room. There is 5 different pieces, so this is actually the first piece that we see as we enter the room. So yeah, so this is the Academy room, the first room as we come to see the exhibition, where he uses painting, the idea of black figures using paint as a way of expression. So the painting is actually done on a black female preparing to do a painting. So, and then on this side we see a black male as well holding the paint, and the piece is called Untitled, and this was done in 2008. So yeah, and that one is a painting with a barber shop on the background, and with a black figure as well. So, and then on this large paint we can see a black figure on the background, and is full of color and dynamic, with emphasizing on black figures, and with the red as well on the background. This is the first room, and then if you look at the walls in the exhibition in this room, the wall is painted in red. So yeah, so here we get to see how talented is Kerry James Marshall. This is the room of the Invisible Man. So in this room we have the opportunity to see Kerry James Marshall works that depict the invisible black Americans experience. So he uses figures that are completely black or very dark and black as an interpretation of the invisible experience that black people experienced in America. So in here we see how invisible black experience in America, the oppression they suffered. So Kerry James Marshall tell us through paintings how the black representation in America, and it was through the influence of Ralph Ellison novel that Kerry James Marshall used as an inspiration to create his painting. So this room in the exhibition is centered on a black and white canvas, and having the black canvas with a figure that you rarely see, and then on that one as well, black figure on a yellow. Very interesting painting that Kerry James Marshall did, and is here Royal Academy of the Arts. So we have the opportunity to see the narrative representation and ideas, concepts that Kerry James Marshall through painting as a narrative, as a historical telling, presented in the form of painting. In this room is the third room of the exhibition, and it's called the Modern Life room, where we have the opportunity to see modern life expressed by Kerry James Marshall. And in this room we see very large paintings, murals paintings that are created by Kerry James Marshall. So I'm going to just give you a little idea to see how big is the paintings in this room, and I think this is the largest room in the exhibition. Yeah, so this is the mural, very colorful, very dynamic, and the painting has so many layers. So this is a very big painting. I've never seen any bigger painting like this before, but yeah, we have the opportunity to see Kerry James Marshall big mural, and where we see the aesthetic and his creativity focused on and centered on the black figures. So this, as part of a modern life, is we see barbershop and the dynamic of the black experience while in the barbershop. So yeah, on this room we have very large paintings. So here is also another large paint that are created by Kerry James Marshall. And then in here we see Pastime 1997. That's the title of the painting. So that's another painting as well. I think that is to do with black couple, black love, giving the representation of black experience of love and the dynamic between male and female. So that's this is another paintings as well, focus on black man, black woman, and it is very interesting the way Kerry James Marshall explore and uses a sense of color and the modern life is expressed with on the painting with symbols, and black iconography is narrated here by Kerry James Marshall. So this painting looks at the way that black American experience in America, and let's see the title of this piece. This piece is titled Many Mansions, 1994. So it's a large painting that Kerry James Marshall uses numbers and uses letters and focus on black people. And in this painting we see black males, and on this one as well is we have a couple as well, better homes, better garden. So that's the title of this painting by Kerry James Marshall. Very big painting. If you can see from far, is quite big, painted here in the exhibition. So yeah, Kerry James Marshall give us his ability to describe, narrate history, bringing history through painting, and his paintings actually are here for us to see how talented he is. And yeah, that's the largest painting as well here at the Royal Academy of the Arts. This is the middle passage room, James Marshall exhibition, where Kerry James Marshall gives an idea of his representation of the Middle Passage as an African American taken from Africa to the Americas, and the struggle they experience by traveling on the boats. So Kerry James Marshall here in this exhibition, through painting, he is reimagining and bringing ideas and his own concept on how Middle Passage is depicted through painting. So he did a series of paintings, and in this room we see five large paintings that gives an idea of Middle Passage. So yeah, so this is one of his paintings as well, and this is all focused on Middle Passage and the experience Black Americans and Caribbeans experienced, and the trauma they went through leaving Africa and going to the Americas, and is depicted here in the painting. So his idea of Middle Passage is presented here at the History's Kerry James Marshall exhibition at the Royal Academy of the Arts. So yeah, so this is another large painting as well, as part of his narrative of the Middle Passage, and his own concept and ideas presented here in the painting, in this room called the Middle Passage. Very interesting way of Kerry James Marshall gives a representation of what is through art the Middle Passage.